In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Dallas screen set up for Henry. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Play action now. Prescott rushed to his left, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Yes! Here we go! Sliding!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. That's good. It's a gain of 43 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide 8.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Here we go. Wait a kick.
They run over center with Williams. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go, going to 53. Wait, take.
It's another run here for Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's now 3rd and 9.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Arlington in a moment. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A huge play for Dallas. 32 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Williams trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, on 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First and 10. Now Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
First down, Baltimore.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Rolling right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd down, Jackson. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
I'm gonna make it hard.
becomes 3rd and 6.
They were going to 53.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
47. Yeah, there we go. I think. Here we go. 48. 26.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Forward for a short gain to the 25. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Wait, 48. Here we go, 40. 26.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. He'll try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, 22.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Yeah!
On second down, it's Dak. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Its metal frame corrodes.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, kill.
On the ground, this is Williams. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
flush to his right. He'll let this go for Pickens. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Here's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down to the loss.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they could win the game on this possession.
Now Sanders. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll come up for second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll drop the throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Jackson now to throw on first down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. They'll come up now for second down and 4. One last shot now for Jackson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Hey, we go, Simone! We're not even set!
On first down, here's Gino to throw. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On first and 10. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. Right here, down the field. It'll fall. Incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here's the ball.
Play action now. It's Gino. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And that is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd down. Smith out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at
St. John's River. There's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
ETN up the middle. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Hey, Soko, hot.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Complete to Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Decent 20. Here we go.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Report!
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. That run is Henry. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
There we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On red. Hey, Soko.
Now Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle.
It's now a 7-0 game.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
De'Ami Brown,
41 yards.
and the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal. Etienne is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
One more time with Etienne. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Hey, Ron!
It's now third and goal.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Rip, 23. Hey,
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Jags take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. The toss right to Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. A first down carry for Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Jackson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard with the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a give to Etienne. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Rip,
23
23.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
11 more yards. That's another Jaguars
think right.
first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Etienne on the toss right. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's got it. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able
get this one all the way past the 30. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Again, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To throw is Jackson. A man over the middle, and it's complete. First target, first catch, and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, hey.
To throw again is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Second and 3.
Hey, Alvin,
The Jaguars 7-yard line.
Finish it up!
Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 10 yards out. And the Ravens drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Washington's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Let's go.
First down.
Hey, Jupiter.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. But he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Hey, kill.
16 more yards.
Go, let's go.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go, go.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Take right open. Soga, hot. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.